Levi. Mrs. Dolly Levi, born Gallagher, social introductions. Ladies and gentlemen of excellent family, introduced under the most respectable conditions in an atmosphere of elegance and refinement. Abject matrimony. Unfortunately, I won't be able to offer my usual lightning service today, as I have a previous appointment in Yonkers, New York, arranging the second marriage of Mr. Horace Vandergelder, the well-known half-a-millionaire. As my late husband, Ephraim Levi, always said, that means he's got at least 60,000 cash. But I will do my best to have you carried across somebody's threshold before the week is out. Now, I might also mention I'm available for financial consultation, instruction in the guitar and mandolin, short distance hauling, and varicose veins reduced.
Call on Dolly. She's the one the Spitzers recommend to stay the kind of man your sister. Once and she'll snatch him up. Don't forget to bring your maiden aunts and she'll match him up. Call on
Mrs. Levi.
Mr. Kemper, the artist.
Mrs. Levi, the train for Yonkers leaves in 5 minutes. And if we don't get there on time...
But we will, Mr. Kemper. And not only will Horace Vandergelder give you permission to marry his niece, Ermengarde, but he will also dance at your wedding. And not alone either, because I happen to be engaged in finding him a suitable second wife himself. What he really wants is someone steady to clean the house. As my late husband, Ephraim Levi, always said, marriage is a bribe to make a housekeeper think she's a householder.
I know all about it, Mrs. Levi. Half New York says he's going to propose to Mrs. Irene Malloy this very afternoon.
Which is exactly why I'm on my way to Yonkers this very morning, Mr. Kemper, and can take on your case and knock off 4 love birds with 1 stone, or whatever I'll see. And well, what do you think of that? I have nothing to pay my train fare with. Only large bills, 5s and 7s.
Well, I have some change here somewhere, Mrs. Levi. I only hope this isn't a wild goose chase.
Speaking of poultry, I might also mention I'm available for fresh Jersey eggs, surgical corsets reboned, ears pierced, pierced ears replugged.
Mrs. Levi!
just name the kind of man your sister. Once and she'll snatch him up. Don't forget to bring your maiden aunts and she'll match him up. Call on
Tell me, Mrs. Levi, what's in all this for you?
A living, Mr. Kemper. Some people paint, some sew. I meddle. I have always been a woman who arranges things for the pleasure and the profit it derives. I have always been a woman who arranges things like furniture and daffodils and lives. When a man with a timid tongue meets a girl with a diffident air, why should the tortured creatures beat around the bush when heaven knows Mother Nature always needs a little push? So I put my hand in here, I put my hand in there, and a girl over 6'3" loves a man who comes up to her ear. Surely it's obvious she'll never be seduced till some kind soul condescends to give her beau a little boost. So I put my hand in there. I put my hand in here. I have always been a woman who arranges things. It's my duty to assist the Lord above. I have always been a woman who arranges things like luncheon parties, poker games, and love. My aplomb had cosmetic art turned a frump to a trump lady fair. She had a countenance a little bit like Scrooge, but oh, today you would swear the Lord himself applied the rouge. I put my hand on it. A little, stir a little, him a little, her a little, shape a little, mold a little, some poor chap gets sold a little. When I use my fist a little, some young bride gets kissed a little. Pressure with the thumbs, matrimony comes when I put my hand in there. I know. Of Dallas, Texas, and environs. Flowers! Oh, thank you. Oh, they're heavy. All right. They're from my treasured friend, Lady Bird Johnson. Yes. Look, they're heavy. They're Texas' wildest flowers. You know about her great work for the wildflowers. Well, anyway, you know, one of the great joys of prides of my life was to be able to open the 1964 presidential campaign for Lyndon Baines Johnson. And wouldn't you know, Richard Nixon put me on his hate list. Not because he didn't like my politics, he didn't like my singing voice. I sang, "Hello, Lyndon." Well, hello, Lyndon. Yes, isn't that a tragedy? Yes, it is. Well, anyway, isn't this all really something? I mean, all of us being back together again here in Dallas, Texas. I know that many of you are the same people that I, for one, have played Hello, Dolly to before, right here on this very stage. Is that true? Isn't that funny? I knew you were the same people. You just smell the same. The same waves of friendship and warmth are coming up here as did before, and you're exactly like I told the company you were going to be. Only more so. Well, I did want to thank you, dear folks, for making an honest woman of me. You see, I always promised that if I ever headed another production of Hello, Dolly, that we would play it right here in Dallas, Texas. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. That's right. Didn't I?
Yes, you
Yes,
did.
I did. And now, thanks to our producers, Manny Cloditis and Pace Theatrical Group Incorporated. And, what's it, Magic Promotions Limited, and all that crowd. Now, thanks to them, here we are. And you know, they said to us, they said, now, this is your grand world international tour of Hello, Dolly. Where would you all like to play? And we said, Dallas, Texas. Oh, yes. Didn't we? Yes, we did. And, well, you see, Dallas is becoming one of the great theater centers of the Northern Hemisphere. And we wanted to be a part of it. So, oh, and besides that, we have 2 members of our company who, you don't know who they are yet. Wait, I'll tell you. These 2 members of our company who were born and raised in Dallas, Texas. And it is Halden Michaels and Randy Slovacek. There you are. There. Now, Randy, over there. And now, you're up there. Halden. And now, both of you over there. Do you remember them as little boys? Well, anyway, from here, we play, is it 11 more major cities. Then we play Broadway, and then we go to China and Japan and Australia and Holland now, and London, England, all those watering places. So, as we say, join Hello, Dolly, and see the world. Oh, you dear people, you just stand there and listen to me. You don't seem to be going anywhere. And I can't shut up is my problem. So may God bless each and every one of you, and may I say on behalf of the entire company, we love you dearly.
Bravo!